can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. I need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. I need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.
I know it's been on me well, but we used to be all close and shit. That there was a time in school we always wanted to diss, but hell, I was being a bitch. Things seem to have gone harder for you. It dragged your mind farther than it should have, and you knew. Of course now, we should go ahead and say it's a bloody miracle to see you're still here. Nothing new like a ghosted crew, but who? Now that things are more clear. You know the stuff is sincere. It didn't reach my standards, but I fear for you too. Think that it's all bottled up in some sort of canister. Not to be a smasher, you'd rather hide it away and take no responsibility towards its answers. If you had to, find a rope and hang it up on a chandelier. Everything ain't all that dear, but here, this canister is filled with what you need. Indeed, this is what you wanted to take and even need, but of course now, what's on my mind is something that you just want to tell, and that is
Need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.
when will it come to a point where you have no choice but to lap a joint? The struggle is your own to face, even though no real place for this lace. Just a tied up nuisance and long stakes. Around town it seemed no amusement to the life we had. So far nothing was that bad. It's like so funny how you try to survive a day after the night within the mind. That's still sad of you to do nothing but raw these rhymes on your iPad. It kept you from being mad at the world that you wish to find your girl. You know, that one in dreams. If the only time to actually see her is to keep on wanting to sleep and dream. But where has your mind really been? I'm just waiting for another scene to stand for. Just between my shirt and my jeans, just tell a story of a fallen king seeking for his wondrous queen. Soon, the heart will just decide to bleed because he wants to read a story that continued about him and he.
Need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.
Within my time, I'm now just waiting to see just how's your journey. Surely you're in no hurry. I see soon that you might die quirky, but the spark is only focused on me. See, it's sudden, so instead I'd rather hear you want to keep on running, just to remind you that you're still alive and moving along the hustle. But it's all jokes, where it's not all about the muscle. The story itself is not very suspenseful, but I could imagine that you need the medication. The science loses concentration, no motivation, just a lot of hands down showing hesitation. The verses are spitting curse from the way it's written. All the reason why we both need to go and listen to all the written lessons. Though you may end up failing that class, but just to say the best for last, I think it's time to call in and say hi. That all I need for you to do is just keep on speaking.
Need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss. Need some sleep. You can't go on like this. I tried counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.